Yo, Hendo here with Average Dude Slo-Pitch. Today we're bringing out two EHP Athletic exclusive Monstas. We've got the ASA Moonshot and the ASA We the People. There's also these same models in the USSSA platform. However, those are going to be one-piece models. Here on the ASA USA models, these are still the M5 Tech. Both of these are 5,000 alloy handles. I believe the other option on the side is either 4,000 alloy or 4,500, but I believe it's 4,000 alloy. But 25 ounce sticker weight on these ones, mid-loaded. So we're gonna go ahead, throw them on the tester here momentarily, and then we're gonna go ahead and do the standard, kind of hit them with the 52 high cons that we've got out here. I'm anticipating they both generally perform the same. However, you never know, every now and then there's just a slight difference in the batches. So again, we'll put swings on both of them, see kind of how they feel. If we can't loosen up that fib a little bit with the fibers, everything like that, but probably 50 to 100 swings on each one, just depending how they kind of feel. We're expecting it to be kind of a top performing bat, just like pretty much everything we've swung from Monsta in that ASA market. So we're finally back out here again, Apodaca Park, 330 down the lines, 380 or 390, I don't remember exactly the dead center. And then based on where we catch the power alleys, it's 360 to 370 as well. Let's go ahead and get these on the tester, see how they perform. We'll come back with final compression, final thoughts. All right, and let's go ahead and test our We the People and our Moonshot ASA models. Again, these are EHP Athletics exclusives. If you're looking for them, head over to ehpathletics.com. I think that's the web address. But if you Google EHP Athletics, you'll find it pretty easy. They've got some of the better custom paint jobs I've seen on there. That's where the Clack Addict 2.0 we swing came from. But anyways, this is obviously an ASA tester, so I will run the numbers for you here in a second. But when that comes in at about 180, 185, somewhere right around there, we'll call it 184 because that makes this chart super easy to use. I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not. This might be a waste of time, but on that chart, 184 gives us 1,300 on the tester. And if I remember correctly, these ones can test down in like 850 or 950. So we have plenty of wiggle room. By the end of the video, I will look up the actual numbers for these on what they're allowed to pass at, and I'll post that with the final compression for you guys. And then the Moonshot, expecting generally the same, but you just never know kind of with performance, which is why we test all of them, even if they are just kind of supposed to be repaints. And pretty much same thing. So we know both these are right at 1,300 on the ASA tester. Let's go ahead and swing some 52s, test them out, come back, final compression, final thoughts. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start with the We the People. Once we get kind of our, I don't know, 50 to 100 swings, however, really starts feeling real good with this one, we'll swap over to the Moonshot. Again, they're both 5,000 handles, 25 ounce mid loads.
102 miles per hour.
We're in the 100s already. Look at that.
99 miles per hour. 91 miles per hour.
Well, in less than 5 swings, you really can't ask for more than off the fence right there. But these alloy handle ASA Monstas, for me, they're a game changer. Obviously, if you like the flex, don't go with the alloy. But this 5,000 alloy, I think the ball just absolutely flies off of it, even before the barrel's real broken in. Once you break the barrel in, it gets real crazy.
86 miles per hour.
Seeds.
92 miles per hour.
I mean, I don't know what more you want out of an ASA bat. An ASA bat that's not even close to broken in.
Wow.
91 miles per hour.
That was towards the hands too, because I could feel the stiffness. Towards the hands, and we're peppering dead center. We have no wind today. Just, I mean, if there's anything up there, it's blowing a little bit, but no wind. It's about 83 degrees right now. It's gonna get to about 95 by the time we're done today.
89 miles per hour. 104 miles per hour. 96 miles per hour.
Slightly high on the barrel too, and we're still at 96.
86 miles per hour.
That one sounded great.
Felt great.
98 miles per hour.
Well, this thing feels great. We have a little bit of webbing starting, but I think it's just the wrap they use on this one. If I remember correctly, hope I'm backwards, M2 Tech was painted barrels. M5, they use more of the wrap. So A lot of times you break in those fibers, the wrap will obviously need to flex a little bit. You need a little bit of those webs. It's not really paint, it's the wrap at that point.
101 miles per hour. 86 miles per hour.
There you go. It's a solo on a normal field.
99 miles per hour.
Top of the trees on just a laser beam, dude. There's some other, don't get me wrong, there's other good ASA bats out there, really good ASA bats. But the Monstas are just different, and I don't really know why anyone would swing anything different unless they have to because they're signed with a different bat company.
103 miles per hour.
And that was a 103 knuckleball. Like, I would not want to have to try to catch that ball.
85 miles per hour.
It's a seed, dude.
That might be the farthest one I've hit with you so far.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. When you got 85 on the launching, I was like, that's solid. And then in that gap.
99 miles per hour.
99 knuckleball.
100 miles per hour. 98 miles per hour. 84 miles per hour.
I pay attention.
96 miles per hour.
Off the batter's eye.
I think that's about all we need with this one. So, like I said, I think honestly, with this, the barrel, you could still open it up more. Or will open up more, I should say. We'll obviously test it, see where it's sitting at. Like I said, I'll have that, no kidding, what the passing number ASA-wise is for you with this one. But from swing number one, felt great. These alloy handles, I think, are a game changer for these M5 techs. We're gonna swap over now to the Moonshot. Realistically, should feel the same, but we're only about 50 swings in here with this one, and it's launching balls, super forgiving. Caught one or two a little low. You can feel the alloy handle, but it's not stinging. It's just like kind of let you know feedback-wise. And then honestly caught one or two kind of high, and we were still able to get, I think the last one I caught off towards the end was like 96 in left center gap, carried way out there. So super forgiving. It's only really gonna get better as well as it really opens up and you really get to that fib tech as well, which is what makes the Monsta as great as they are. But another great product from them. Like I said, switch to the Moonshot, swing that one, we'll do final compression and then kind of sum it up with final thoughts. All right, again, the Moonshot, another M5 tech, same thing, 5,000 alloy handle, 25 mid-load, EHP Athletics. Assuming it's the same kind of as that We the People, I don't expect us to need very many swings on it before it's just gas.
95 miles per hour. 98 miles per hour.
Okay.
91 miles per
So that
hour.
means you elevate way too much, and it's still not gonna matter with this bat. Well into the trees, and definitely put too much launch angle into it.
86 miles per hour. 106 miles per hour.
Woo-wee! The 10th swing was 106.
Yeah.
My oh my.
Yeah, it definitely felt 106 going by the screen.
102 miles per hour.
That was 102, and I will say I caught low of the sweet spot, so you can feel a little bit of the handle.
92 miles per hour.
You did it! 92, look at that.
100 miles per hour.
It's a little miss.
Monsta.
79 miles per hour.
That was touched.
94 miles per
That one was
hour.
definitely towards the end though. But I mean, what more forgiveness than on the track off of that? So, again, Monsta's real tough to beat in the ASA market.
100 miles per hour.
5
92 miles per hour.
That's the kind of
95 miles per hour.
almost mashed. That was well over our scoreboard.
Yeah.
When I swing these, it makes me wish I played ASA.
90 miles per hour.
Whew.
89 miles per hour.
That's taxed, touched, smashed.
All
All
of
of
the
it.
above.
You just made up a new word.
99 miles per hour.
We're done. We're done. That's it. Yeah. Honestly, I think we're a little under 50 swings on the Moonshot, but the way the ball's coming off both these bats, again, like I said, you make them both all black, swing them, they feel nearly identical, which makes sense. Same batches, all that kind of stuff, drop at the same time. But either of these, if you're a stiffer handle person, these are the ones to go with in my mind. You could easily game it out of the wrapper, but I will say it was about the 10, well, really probably 5 to 10 swings to feel a slight change on just loosening up a little bit. I think it was our 7th or 8th swing, put us at 106, something like that. So you can see the sweet spot performance where it's at. It's forgiving from the very, very start, but here at the end, 40, 50 swings in, the bat's an absolute rocket launcher. So let's get these both on the tester, see where they're sitting at. We'll come back with just a real short final thoughts and then wrap it up from there. All right, looks like we got done just in time to kind of beat the wind. So let's see where these final compressions are here on our We the People, and then we'll follow that with our Moonshot. And I did look it up. It's 1050s where these are allowed to be at on the non-linear list. So let that sit at 0. And it's sitting 160. And on the list, the little actual chart stops at 161, which will put it right at 1200. So obviously just a tick under that. We're somewhere in that high 11s, like 1180, 1190. There's a math equation you can do if you want the exact number. You would just take that reading that we just got there, multiply it by 4.35, and then you'd add 500. But either way, we know that one's still passing there. And so we will then come over and put the Moonshot on here. And I'm gonna guess roughly the same number. They have generally the same amount of swings on them, but we shall see. And this one actually didn't drop nearly as much. This one's still sitting at kind of almost near the starting point, which keeps us right around 1300, so still plenty of wiggle room. So honestly, for how good both these felt, like I talked about, you could game them pretty much straight out of the wrapper. I'll go ahead and give some final thoughts on them real quick and then wrap it up. All right, and we are swings complete here with the EHP Athletics exclusive Monsta Moonshot and We the People. And this will be short and to the point. There's not much more to really say about the Monsta Tech, especially on these USA bats. But with these alloy handles, as I kind of mentioned while we're hitting it, these bats are game changers in my mind. I've swung some of the Flexier handled M2, M5 modeled Monstas, and don't get me wrong, they're really, really good, especially if you like the flex. But for me, the alloy handle, real stiffer handles is a huge game changer. Straight out of the wrapper, felt great. You could tell that, hey, maybe the barrel definitely wasn't opened up yet, but whether it was the handle mixing in kind of with the overall barrel tech, whatever it might be, the ball was absolutely flying. And then right around that 25, 30 swing mark, you could really feel the barrel was starting to open up. And then you mix in that kind of stiffer handle and the ball was absolutely flying out of here. Again, it's obviously getting a little bit windier now, but at the time they were hitting, we kind of showed it to you. Their wind was blowing. The little bit of wind we had was blowing in, so no aid there, and these balls were getting out of this baseball field just fine, making it play just like a traditional softball field. So with that being said, Monsta to me still kind of the king of the ASA game. Yeah, there's some bats out there that may be getting a little close, but every time I feel like, oh man, like the Easton Alpha, perfect example. I swung that one, I was like, man, this is getting real close. Then you swing these again, it reminds you of just why this is probably the only brand, or this is the only brand I would swing currently if I was playing ASA. I don't play ASA though, we don't have any ASA out here. The one ASA tournament I was gonna play in this year, our team ended up backing out, so maybe next year we'll play some USA ASA softball. But with that being said, if you wanna grab either of these two, you gotta head over to ehpathletics.com. There's no discount codes as far as I know over there, so you're just gonna have to grab these, but these are super limited. So if you want them, get over there, grab them now. You can select between, I believe it's a 4,000 alloy or 5,000 alloy handles on these, and I think you can choose between 25 ounce. I think it's actually just 25 ounce, so just keep that in mind. But if you want to grab them, that's where you get those from. If you want any of the other Monsta products, just head over to Monsta Athletics. I think A3, All American Athletics, also sells Monsta stuff. Those are kind of the big three I know for myself when I'm looking at some of their products. But either way, if you have any questions on these, you want to kind of, any additional kind of feedback you want on them or comments, additional If you want to chat any kind of further about these, you got a little questions about the Monsta products, obviously this is a shorter kind of final thoughts than normal. Either go back, watch any of our previous videos, or reach out to me on any of the social medias, averagesslowpitch.com, whatever it might be, and I will gladly kind of chat with you, give you some advice. But again, if you're somebody who likes even the anywhere from semi-safe to stiff handles, these are hands down the way to go with any of those kind of alloy handle Monstas. Great product and even better paint jobs on these ones. I don't know if you can really see those or not, but we'll get a nice zoom in shot here at the end so you can kind of see each of these. But again, shout out to Jeff Eshelman for a great product coming out with these, and again, having enough of them so hopefully they don't sell out too fast so people can get these in hand. Hopefully though you enjoyed the video. It was informative, help you decide if you want to pick one of these up or something else at that point. Thanks for supporting the channel. Have a great day.